different. Vishnu, go ahead.
All right. Well, what I can share with you, Shiv, at this stage, and this is important information, it's coming from the Qatari government, is that this particular airbase, Al Udeid, had been evacuated. And I'm just going through their statement. In other words, whatever damage there has been on the ground, there has not been any loss of life, or there hasn't been any loss of material because it was already evacuated. The statement says the base has been evacuated earlier in accordance with the approved security and precautionary measures in light of tensions in the region, and all measures were taken to ensure the safety of the base's employees and of the Qatari Armed Forces, friendly forces and others, stressing that there were no injuries or casualties as a result of the attack. This is the Qatari government statement. I'd also like to explain that in as much as Qatar says that they reserve the right to respond, they have also said in an explanation to the international community and directed clearly to Iran, and I quote, "We stress that the state of Qatar was one of the first countries to warn of the consequences of Israeli escalation in the region and called for the priority of diplomatic solutions, and was keen on the principle of good neighborliness and non-escalation, stressing that dialogue is the only way to overcome the current crisis and preserve the security of the region and the peace of its peoples." In other words, the Qatari government saying, why on earth are you hitting us? We are the first people, or among the first people, to have actually said that there would be consequences of Israeli escalation. We do not want a situation to escalate. You have now forced upon us a situation where we, according to international law, reserve the right to retaliate. But be that as it may, that base had already been evacuated.
Vishnu, I'm going to come back to you. I want to put the sound up on these pictures. Panic inside what appears to be a mall or some kind of a station in Qatar. Let's just listen to this.